All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another market review and analysis chart review. Was quite the day today. Interesting one. The Bitcoin spot ETF got approved. No fake outs from the SEC being hacked like yesterday. So that's good. And there was a lot of movement in a lot of different places. Cool new feature on Webull. Now if you hover over the spark line, it shows you the chart. You can select the time frame. Pretty sick. If you don't use Webull, I'll leave a link in the description of every video that can get you free stock if you sign up using that link. And it's pretty sweet. Anyways, on the paper account today, we're down a little bit. This is incorrect. It was down about $1,300 today. Over traded the SPY. I was having fun running the P&L up and down on SPY here at the end of the day. You know, we're getting some of these big moving candles here. You can see this one here, 75, 76. This is dollar range of candle. I mean, it's just, you can't resist sometimes. Anyways, I shouldn't have played them, but I was having fun. So thankfully I did follow my rules as far as losses were concerned. Just the losses came quick, so I stopped out. I didn't break into my trading rules as far as like 30% losses and stuff. So and then I had some big winners in some other areas. Big winners on Microsoft out the gate here, and big winners on Meta, which is right below here out the gate as well. And I'm gonna put some videos up on the TikTok and the shorts, etc. about this. Had an alert come through from Cheddarflow on some whale activity in here, and I bought these bull flags and wrote them up. It was awesome. Anyways, today I want to look at, of course, the SPY again. So go back to that. And Snow, Boeing. Gonna take a look at Lululemon. Gonna take a look at Nvidia and Tesla. So we can start from the bottom here. Take a look at Snow. Really interesting. Well, first let's look at Bitcoin. Right, always gotta look at Bitcoin. What do we do today? I like the hourly right now. We're just coiling on the hourly. Trying to test the spot ETF did get approved. We jumped up to here on the 547s again, not as high as yesterday. Came right back down, and we're just coiling, right? Tightening range. We did put in a higher low right here, right? And so that's a good sign on the hourly. On the daily, just another inside big doji, inside bar. So we will see what happens there. If you're just playing the inside bars and not the dojis, have a little bit of a descending wedge starting to form here, and that could pop up. We've seen it happen before, like right here, boom, and right here, boom, and right here, boom. So a little bit of a pattern. We also could come back to the bottom of the top of this channel, which is now the bottom, right, that we broke out of earlier. That's what we're looking like for Bitcoin. Anyways, looking at snow. Lots of snow around the country today. Taking a look at snow on the daily is what interests me here. And I apologize for the barcode, right? You guys know me. Intraday barcodes. So snow is coming up here, and a big rebound test from when it came down to the 180s. And we're up and testing today a wicked doji candle, right? All the way to 200. What was the high on that? 254, yeah. And we wicked off, right? And that is just in this range here. So we're testing it, came back down. I want to see what this does. So I've got it on close watch. Now it's in this range that it's traded in before. This is the time we go up, right? Technically, this is a higher low right here. We need to put in a higher high and break out to continue. We need to break strong above 204.15 to really see anything. It's more like 202.83. This is a little too high. That might be from a previous level. Anyways, on the 5 today, we sold off. Everything sold off at the close of the market today. That's just how it was. Bitcoin spot ETF got released. The market kind of sold. Bitcoin did nothing for whatever reason. But we came down and based in this volume profile. So that was snow. Got it on watch. Boeing, right? We had some doors fall off because a software engineer is designing the doors. Not like an airplane, structural software engineer guy, just a software engineer. It's cool. Great job, Boeing. And so, we sold off big time. I'm putting a video out today on the socials on some of the call option contracts on that. Some of those went over like 5,000%. People made bank. I saw some people who just, happened to have Boeing puts, made hundreds of thousands of dollars overnight. Pretty wild. So Boeing rips up today, and right, this looks like, okay, cool, promising. But then you got to zoom out, right? And look at the daily, right? This is the massive drop from the door being popped out. We come down, balance around here. We don't go any lower. We bottom out, but then we have two, right, inverse hammer candles. We can't get going. So the question is, you know, what do we do from here? Do we keep going down because it can't make its way up, right? These are, even though they're green, they don't look very bullish to me. So we'll see tomorrow if the market, we have CPI tomorrow, which I should have noted as well at the beginning of this video, right? CPI, if you don't know, it's Consumer Price Index. What's inflation doing is really what it's saying. So we're gonna take a look at that. If CPI comes in cool, the market will probably react bullish. If it comes in hot, right, inflation's high, it's gonna go bearish. So we'll see, it could be a catalyst tomorrow. If it comes in cool and the market rips, it's gonna continue to rip because it has been on a tear. Lululemon, let's take a look at Lulu. I love trading the options on Lulu. The only issue with it is they are expensive, right? The premiums are really expensive. This music sounds a little loud. Turn it down a little. Even for me, that's a little loud. I'm talking to you guys. Cool. Anyways, so Lululemon on the daily, right? This big channel up, just chilling up here. And this is when I was trading some of the intraday on this pullback. But this big channel up, and we're above the EMAs the whole time, and we come below both of them right here, and we're down to test this channel almost. So I'm watching this, see what's gonna happen. Are we gonna drop and bounce? You know, is this a big shelf fall off back down to the 468 levels? We get a 20-point move. Who knows? We will find out. So I got Lulu on watch. Nvidia, more all-time highs today. The Nancy Pelosi train doesn't stop. And where is Nvidia? There we are. So as you can see, more all-time highs. 546, absolutely wild. And it just, I mean, Nvidia is a tank right now, dude. Boosts up and just goes, right? Can't get below, can't drop. Keeps trying to sell off, nope. Sell no, sell no. So we're watching that to see, you know, is it finally going to cool off? We're going to get consolidate, get inside day, and then go again. What are we going to do? It's important to watch. And then with Nvidia, you got to watch the sympathy plays, right? You got to keep an eye out on like the SMCIs, on AMD, on what are some other TSM, right? Other chip plays like that are really interesting. Let's get the music changed here. How about this? That's cool. So that's Nvidia, and then Tesla. Now we talked about Tesla yesterday, right? And we took a look at, if you guys remember, important indicator on Tesla, which was, oh, I'm sorry for this, the barcode, the 200 EMA, right? I'll go ahead and hide that. So, oh, I'm on the daily. Am I on Tesla? I'm on SPY. That makes more sense. I was like, that does not look like Tesla. All right, there's Tesla. My apologies. Now on Tesla, what we talked about yesterday is every time it's come down on this break above, right? Since this gap up, this gap fill up into the 230s, it has tested the 200 EMA, right? Exponential moving average, 200 market trading periods, and it's bounced about a $10, $15 move each time. So we're looking for that. Coming down in here, right? A little bit of a smaller day today. It wicked below, bounced up. It's bearish, but it is, you know, the market closed with a little bit more conviction at the top of this candle, and we can see that on the hourly. Oh, sorry, not the hourly, on the 5-minute. This saved it at the end here, right? It came back up. Now, I thought we were gonna break here. It was consolidating all day. Grab this, right? Like this, and like this. Just tightening range. I thought, oh, here we're gonna break somewhere in here. It's just getting tighter and tighter. And it could not get above the 200 EMA on the 5-minute for the day. So that was that. Let's get rid of those because it will cluster things even further. So looking at that for Tesla, right? Are we gonna bounce and keep going? And then you guys know me, right? With the SPY, this is my bread and butter. Right? Trade the SPY. It's got great volatility. You can make, you know, 30% in minutes, which is plenty on a small account. It's plenty if you're sizing big, right? 25, 30%, 10%. You just got to think about how much you're trading with. So what we're gonna do today, what we didn't do yesterday, and I need to get back into the habit of doing now that we're in these new ranges, is go ahead and put in some levels for the next day. So we're gonna take the high of day 477. Before the okay. Anyways, and then we're gonna put one at the low, previous low, right down here, and then we're gonna grab one. So we're looking for supports and resistances, right? Areas where the market consolidates up, or there's a lot of buyers or a lot of sellers. Right in here is one. So that's about the range we're looking for in there. And this range in here is pretty wide. We don't want to do too much, right? We kind of want a longer range, give us a little bit more to work with. That's pretty solid in there. Awesome. And then tomorrow morning when we wake up, we will go ahead and put in pre-market higher lows if they're significantly inside or outside of this range. And with CPI happening tomorrow, it very well could happen. So we're gonna be looking for that. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. The social media, check it out. Give me a follow on the YouTube. Like I said, in the description of all these videos, there is a link for free stock. So go ahead and hit that. You and I both benefit off of it and get some free shares. Sometimes they'll even give you shares of Apple, which is pretty cool. Speaking of Apple, they had a ripper of a day today too. Pretty fun stuff. Anyways, that is gonna do it. Thanks y'all for watching. Remember, if your dreams and goals don't scare you, probably not big enough. See you tomorrow.